Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everybody today? Happy World Card Making Day. I'm so excited. I have all kinds of things kind of lined up and ready to go with little components. I hope that you are raring to go, that you have your components ready too. I have, I don't know exactly how many cards. I gathered up all kinds of things that we've used throughout the week, that I've created throughout the week, and maybe, a little bit of stuff from my stash. I hope you do that too. I love to like go back and look at my stash and be like, oh, you know what? I could do this or that, or you know. I do have a few things that I think I want to die cut, and I have some things that are like ready to I just need a fussy cut and then we're good to go. I'm so excited. I did some foiling this morning. That just always adds like one more layer. You know, I love me some one more layer. Hold on one sec. Grab my colored pencils, so I'm ready to go with those. If you are brand new here, if you would like, follow, comment, and share Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that. And then ask to join our private Facebook group, Stitch Along with Ann Facebook group, and Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group. And then for all things Ann and Artsy, go to AnnCorbiereScottDesigns.com. Okay. So I have a few components that I feel like I need to zhuzh up a little bit. So the first one that I want to play with, I wanted to play with the technique that we saw earlier that Joni used in her card, where she used the bat bow as wings on the cat. And so I foiled the black cat black, and I foiled black on the bow. And this is, do you remember, this is the technique that we used, we did on Thursday. Oops. And it was inspired by blomping, remember? So I think I want to, oh my gosh, and this was so fun. And one trick that I did do that you might consider, I painted everything with the same palette of paints. So everything's going to coordinate because everything's from the same palette of paints. I'm feeling like I might want to do a little, Good morning, Keels. I might want to do a little colored pencil in there, but I just don't know yet. I do have my die cut machine because I want to die cut this so I have a cool edge. So let's get going on that. There. And this, can I tell you, this is my favorite rectangle die. It is by my favorite things. I'm telling you, I can't believe this thing is still standing because I use it so much. And it just, because, and you know me, I just like pretty clean lines for the most part. So I'm going to get a little washi and we'll washi that down so everything stays in place. It's laundry day, if you happen to hear things rolling around, tumbling around in the dryer. I'm trying to do this in a really squishy little space. There we go. Okay. Absolutely, Kay. Ooh, but I'm curious about your book. I'm curious. Okay. So remember, this is the paper that we created in Thursday's class. Remember that fun technique where with cling wrap and watercolors? Can I tell you, I want to do that about 700 more times. So that is cut to fit right there, and we're gonna have just a little bit of a peak of white hanging out. And I put this paper in a heavy magazine because I knew that would kind of squish it down. Not completely, but it did flatten it out. Now I'm just going to work with the heat from my hands. Good morning, Tam. This is something we just created this week, Tam. And yes, I can go to lunch on Thursday. By the way. Okay. Okay. Sorry I didn't text you back, Tam. Okay, so let's put this down here. I'm gonna put some washi tape in here, roll it, that holds your card front together. Helps a little bit. And let's see, we want just a little sliver of white all the way around. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, now I have a little scissor. There we go. Because we've got some things to fussy cut. You do know how to find me. When do you come into town, Tam? I thought you said when it was. I'm sorry. Good morning, Valerie. So I am fussy cutting this kitty cat. Did everybody open your newsletter and find out about the history of artists and their cats? I thought that was fascinating. How many artists had cats? Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good. Yeah, I'm excited to meet her in person too. That's funny. There's just something about that, isn't there? Meeting people in person. Although, I love that I get to meet all of you each Tuesday and Thursday. I love that. the foiling on this turned out so good. It did. So I'm still looking at the bow to see if I want to if I want to like enhance it just a little bit, or if I want to kind of leave it the way it is. I don't know. I guess I'll wait until I have everything kind of laid out and see. I noticed I posted so many my teammates did so many amazing samples this week with this art printable, the Hey Boo card candy. Put that. There we go. If I want to foil something I printed with my laser printer, does it have to be right away? Absolutely not. It can be whenever you ding dang please. You can foil it corn. But I do I love drawing candy corn and painting candy corn and that kind of thing. Do you remember the only time I liked candy? I mean, I'm sure I liked it as a kid because whatever, it was candy. But do you remember when Sherry made us that mix that was dry roasted peanuts and candy corn, and it tasted like a payday? Oh, I loved that. I was sad that I tasted it, and I knew that it was delicious. Who thought drawing this swirly tail was a good idea? Hee hee hee. Oh, which brother kills? Mark or Scott? Who is the candy corn lover? So does he like that fall mix that's like pumpkins and all that kind of stuff too? I know Payday Bar was my brother's favorite candy bar. So I thought, oh, I wish I would have known it back then. He would have loved that mix. He would have loved that mix. I want to go a little closer on this one. Ugh, mellow creams. Ugh, yuck, yuck, yuck. That's so funny. I inherited my horrible sweet tooth from my father. It's a bad scene. It's a bad, bad scene. We went to this jamboree on Sugar Island, and you know, everybody brings something. And we were kind of lame. We just brought a bag of chips. But anyway, lots of people made lots of yummy stuff. But my dad had a cookie, and his cousin, his cousin, said, "Oh, Wayne, are those cookies good?" And he goes, "I have never met a bad cookie." He loves cookies. So funny. Everybody take a drink. Okay. So what do you guys think? Shall I enhance this or shall I leave it like just watercolors? I don't know. My dad loves pie too. Pumpkin spice. Oh. Hey Suzanne, how are you? Happy World Card Making Day to you too. I know. Can I tell you, the pumpkin spice, it's a bad scene because Jeff and I both love it. Yesterday he had a business lunch at this place called White Chocolate that has like amazing desserts. So he brought home a piece of pumpkin cheesecake for us to split last night. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was so delicious and decadent. I can't even describe. The crust was graham cracker crust, but it also had nuts in it. Hey Susan, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's make some cards. And then remember, our goal is that we have to send to them. Keely's the best card sender, and she's friends with kind of the worst card sender. I just have to, I have to make myself do it. And then once I do, I feel so good about myself, but you know. So I was going to tell you a little thing about foiling. I like to foil with black foil on my laser prints because it just adds, can you see the shine? Do you see that little bit of shine there? There, you can see it. It just, oh my gosh. It just takes it up another level. That's for sure. Some people hate fussy cutting. I kind of love it because it makes me, I have to slow down. I can't hurry. And I like to have things that make me slow down sometimes. Because when I do, oh my gosh, stop it right this minute. You guys, with the kitty cats, oh my gosh, stop it. Look at how cute that is. And what I noticed on Joni's is that the sides of the tails of the bow kind of looked like wings or like a cape. Oh, good question, Keels. Susan, were you? Yeah, what a crazy, crazy time, you know? I kind of am digging this just the way it is, I think. But I don't know if I want to enhance it or just leave it. So maybe I'll just set this aside the way it is. And hem and haw. Okay, next card. So Valerie for sure will remember this because I believe she's stitching it. So earlier this Halloween season, I swear, Keels, that's so crazy. I was just telling Jeff that. I said, Jeff, Keely and Kay were there like the week before. How insane is that? Just crazy insane. Okay, so I have this embossed. Oh my gosh, Susan, thank goodness. It's just crazy. So I told you, when I emboss stuff, I kind of emboss a bunch of things. So then I just have pieces to pull from. When I have like a card making day like this. Okay, so let's put this down first. Okay, so this idea was inspired by an embroidery piece from Adorn It. You know, the fabulous company that oh, that's a little crooked. I did it. Let's see, please, 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 let me, please, 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 please. Let's try it this way. See if that makes a difference. Yes, it is. Diana, how are you? Were you affected by that hurricane, my Florida friend? Oh my gosh, Tam, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so earlier, Adorn It put out this darling ghost pillow. And what they did was they took 6 candy corn and made kind of this candy corn flower thing. And I thought, oh my goodness, Diana, I'm so glad. Thanks, Keels. There we go. Absolutely, Valerie. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So anyway, look, this is, oh my gosh, you guys, it was so cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a bunch of candy corn that I can make that out of. So cute. I hope that you guys are all making some Halloween cards to send. So I noticed that the ghost pillow has 6 candy corn. You know what, Suzanne? Keely just posted a link, like 2 comments above you, to this printable. It is called Hey Boo Card Candy. I made card candies for like card building, because I like to have like some artsy kind of flair to my cards, and so thanks, Keels. I like kind of some doodads to, you know, grow it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so there's 6. Stop it, you guys. Okay, I feel like I want to put something right in the center of that flower. I was thinking maybe this bat. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I love it too, Diana, and I foiled it. So I made a couple of solid things. Thanks, Nance. I appreciate that. I made a couple of solid pieces because my friends Tessa and Lauren love to foil, and so I have this cat and this bat that are solid for foiling. And then there's an outline of a cat that is, that you can paint. I don't know. I was thinking maybe in the very center of the flower. But then I was thinking maybe it would be cute kind of flying around. I don't know. Haven't figured that one out yet. Let's set that aside so I can hem and haw. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Lauren was over a couple of weeks ago and she brought her, this is a stencil from the Crafters Workshop, which you know how much I love the Crafters Workshop. And I saw that Carmen did and I posted it in the, I think I want to do this. I don't know exactly how I want to do that, but let's be that as it may. Okay, so I have this purple spider that I painted with watercolors from the Art of Soil 12D Vibrant collection. And this one I do want to do, so I painted it and then I also foiled it. This was a stencil from the Crafters Workshop that I scraped, now I don't remember what the black is called, but it's black stencil butter from the Crafters Workshop. And so, and I knew that I wanted this big spider on here. But what I found out was that earlier this week, Carmen used like sparkly baker's twine to hang the spider. And she offered me some and I said, no, thank you. And now I'm going to go to her house today and go, could I have a little piece of that sparkly baker's twine for my spider web? So I want to do that on this one. So but this one I feel like I want to, enhance with my colored pencils a little bit. And I'm feeling like I might want to splatter a little bit. And I think I want to pop this with some foam tape, so it's kind of dimensional. But I'm kind of feeling like that with the cat too. Like I might want to, she is super clever. And she, I think it was her or Joni, I don't know. One of them used floss for the whiskers on their cat. Stop it. All those little tiny details just set your work apart, you know? There were so many this week that I was like, oh my gosh, I want to totally do that. I want to play with that idea. And that's what it's all about, right? Like, try that new technique. See what happens, you know? So my spider web is a little bit of a funny shape. So I'm thinking, I might want to cut it down a little bit and then put a coordinating mat underneath it, like maybe paint a mat with this same purple so that I have that. Thanks, Suzanne. Thank you. Get used to seeing a lot of it this month. I have all kinds of, I want to do a Halloween page in our art journals. Make some Halloween cards. And if I'm in I'm told you guys about my history with card making. It didn't come naturally to me, but now I start to think of them as like a little work of art. Kind of like a Rolodex card or artist trading card. It's like a little work of art, right? So if I think about it that way, and I think of each one individually, I think of all kinds of things that, like, let me try this. Let's try foiling. Let's try, do you know what I mean? And I like to do things kind of in chunks. I wouldn't say batches because it's not really that, but like I like to do all my painting in one session. And then, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so cute. Okay, so I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking, like I said, I think I want to cut it down. Let's see where we are. 5, so let's do 4 and see if that 4 inches. See if that kind of gets me the dimensions that I'm looking for. I think it will. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I don't know, the white looks kind of nice though, doesn't it? Kind of digging that. And then this, right? And that sparkly, the sparkly twine, I think that's gonna be cute. So see, I have like all these started things, but I will finish them today. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about, I have a couple. Okay, so here is another piece of that background that we made. And then this is the spider web with the hanging spider. And this I foiled in silver because I thought, that's gonna stop it right now. So I was thinking I could back this in black. Maybe. What do you think? I'm thinking that might pop some of the black bits from this, like the black base. That might make that like a super thin, oh, that might be cute right in the center. I think I want to die cut this. I could do this, and then I could do, I use Thermal Web's Decofoil, and I have a mink foiling machine. I don't know what it, like what the machine is called, but it's called, well, it's a mink, which is the Heidi Swap one. And I got that one because she was kind of the queen of foiling forever, and I thought, you know what? She knows, like, if it works for her, then it'll work for me. And you know, I thought foiling was really dumb in the beginning when Lauren was like all about it. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then, you know what? She brought her mink and all of her foils over one day, and that was it. That was it. Then I just couldn't get enough. Let's do a skinny little. Let's do one here first. A skinny little border. I think that'll be cute. And this one. Okay, and one more. There we go. I think that's just gonna really pop on the. See, I'm kind of digging it right in the center, you guys. What do you think? And I'm wondering if I should put black behind this, but I love this on this background. So cute. Okay. What other ones can I start and not finish? I will finish them. I promise. Oh, look at this. So there's the disco ball bat, and I did that in that sparkly silver too, because I thought, oh my gosh, that has to be in silver. It has to be, right? Look at it. And I really was thinking, like, wouldn't it be cute on like a bat? Look at this background that I made, oh my gosh, 4,000 years ago. And it's stencil butters too. Kind of digging that. Let's fussy cut that. Thanks, you guys. I kind of dig him too. I had just drawn like a regular old bat, and then one night watching TV, then I was like, and I drew him with kind of a round body, and I was like, that would make a cute disco ball. I know, I think this background would be perfect too, Keels. Thanks, Kay. So you can, you can fill all of the artwork on this art printable however you want. Like this past week, he is, all of these pieces, all of these elements are from the Hey Boo card candy. I told you, it's all kinds of elements for card building. Thanks, Suzanne. I appreciate that. Then I can't wait to see what you create with it. That's the fun part, isn't it? My mom, I will tell you, that was one of her favorite parts of this business, and that she loved to see what everybody created with all the same art. Do you know what I mean? How everybody interpreted it differently. She delighted in that. She did. Okay, so I'm thinking this guy, uh-oh. Looks like I lost a candy corn along the way. 1, 2, 3. No, is that? There we go. I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that. I'm liking all of them. Hey, Sue, how are you? So this one, I don't know. Let's see. I have, I think this one, Something Wicked This Way Comes. I think that will be perfect with that guy. So let's trim that. There. 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 So I'm thinking if we kind of build an artsy cluster. Do you know what I mean? Down here. I think we die cut this and then we build an artsy cluster. I think that would be super cute. Oh, I do have the potion bottle. Stop it. I also did that. In the sparkly silver. So I'm thinking I might put this over here, like in the corner. It might be a cute little addition. To the spider web card. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And this is going to need a little something else. Like I need a little, I don't know just yet. Okay. So let's put that there. I'm running out of space. Okay. The last chunk of things, but I still have all of these guys that I could add to something, right? But I also have this, okay. This kitty cat that I painted during class on Tuesday, I believe. And I haven't finished the hat because I don't exactly know where I want to go with that. But I did, everything is foiled in black because I thought that will totally, you know, pop. So I thought about putting the hat on the cat and that would be cute. But then I was thinking, wouldn't it be, number one, stop it. I remember making these backgrounds. Totally going to make some more of those. What if I just have it sitting down like that and then the hey boo? Do you know what I mean? And the hat, let's see, what color? I could paint it black. And that might make it pop just a little bit. Let's see if I even this out. You think it needs some shading? All right. Well, you know what, Tam? I think I'm going to mount it on black too. Because I still have a little bit of black there. And that will make it pop. I think I'll do that. I know, it just needed something. You're right, you're right. Okay. And this is cut a little wonky because, you know, that's kind of who I am. But let's... All right. So the hat, so this guy, I painted with the two purples. Can you tell I really liked this one? The two purples on this palette. And then I did some splat and then, you know, tapping off. I love all that texture. So I'm wondering if that's like too much texture to have this textury cat on this textury background, but I don't know. I think it might be okay. But I'm thinking I could paint, or I could fill in the background of the hat with black Sharpie. Then I'd have pretty solid black, I think. I'm just gonna get like the most, like this most of it, and then take my time going to the edge. Because I think this is gonna really work with the other black things that, like the outline of the Hey Boo, the edging of the foiling shiny black. I think that's gonna look super cute. There is a fly in my house. Ugh, so frustrating. Okay. Go. Almost done. Yes. That black really makes those flowers and that hat band pop. There we go. Now I think that this, like that, and that, I don't know, like there or there. I just want kind of a artsy cluster. I think that kind of works. I don't know. I kind of want these on different levels. Do you know what I mean? I kind of like it. What do you guys think? I think all the artsy elements kind of work well together. I know, I really like it. I'm thinking about die cutting this and having a black mat behind it so that it's going to really pull all of those elements together. I'm thinking. Oh, we need to do some comfort books. Okay. Oh my gosh, and everybody take a drink, for pity's sake. How are we ever going to get our 64 ounces in if I just keep shirking my duties? Okay. Okay. The comfort of uncertainty. Did we just read this one? Seems like. Or maybe it was just. Hey, Sammy, how are you? The comfort of uncertainty. Uncertainty feeds our anxiety. Uncertainty and anxiety are intrinsically linked. The more anxious we are, the harder we will find tolerating uncertainty. We might write lists, avoid delegating. We might seek constant reassurance. We might double check that we locked the door or repeatedly want to call someone to check they are okay. We might find ourselves clasping control and unwilling to trust others. We might want to retreat from an anxious world and stay indoors and procrastinate. We might want to escape it altogether by losing ourselves in a world of distraction. We might fill every second of our day with busy activities, with work, with pleasure, with our other addictions. Of course, none of these things address the root problem. Uncertainty still remains. The only way ultimately to deal with uncertainty is to accept uncertainty, because we can't escape it. However, we choose to timetable our days and our calendars. Uncertainty still remains. This is a stubbornly uncertain world, and we have to deal with that. And one way to deal with it is to see the value in uncertainty. Far from being a curse, uncertainty can be a source of hope. Okay, so yes, it means that the things we are looking forward to might not be as good as we want them to be, but it also means that the things we dread might not be as terrible as we imagined. For instance, how many times have you heard people talk about blessings in disguise? How many times have we heard about someone who has been afflicted with a terrible misfortune, an illness, a redundancy, a bankruptcy, whatever, then ends up feeling thankful for it, or at least for some aspect of it? The moments of deepest pain in my life were also moments I learned the most about myself. Just as some of the things we look forward to aren't as good as we planned, like a disastrous vacation or a nightmare job that sounded good on paper, a marriage that turned sour, so it is true that many of the hard things in life arrive with lessons or silver linings, or a welcome new perspective, or reasons to be grateful. So while we see uncertainty as innately unwanted because it means bad things might happen, uncertainty is also our protection against bad things. Because at some point in any life, something bad will happen. And it is the inherent uncertainty of what that bad thing will ultimately mean to you, what it will lead to, and what it will reveal that enables us to have a more enduring and resilient kind of hope. A hope that doesn't wish for bad things not to happen, because they sometimes do, but rather one that enables us to see that bad things are never the whole story. They are as filled with uncertain outcomes as everything else. In short, we never know. The only certainty is uncertainty. And so, if we are to reach any kind of constant comfort, we need to find comfort in uncertainty. And it is there, and it is there. Because while things are uncertain, they are never closed. We can exist in hope, in the infinite, in the unanswered and open question of life itself. Oh, that was good. I guess it's kind of never as bad as we think, right? It's never quite as bad as we think. So I have 6 cards that are almost complete. This says, let's get Halloween. And can I tell you, I love that. I love let's get Halloween. Thanks, Suzanne. You know, I try to remember to read from the comfort book every time we get together, because I just feel like it always gives me something good to ponder. Do you know what I mean? A new way of looking at things, or just a reminder that, you know. Let's get all weird. I don't know which one I want to do. Do I want to put Hey Boo here, or do I want to put Wishing You a Happy Halloween on this one? That one might be cuter. And then I could put Hey Boo on this one. Shut it. And I could still back this in black. I don't know. I hope that everybody has been inspired and goes on to make some Halloween cards today. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. I did have a productive hour, didn't I? And I was worried. Like I woke up worried about it. I was thinking worried about it last night. But it turned out, yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And now my head is swirling with other ideas. Doesn't that always happen when you're making something? Then you, as you're creating, more ideas come in your head. Thanks, Valerie. I thought it was a great hour too. I adore you all, and I will see you on Tuesday, and we will make more Halloween stuff. Go out and live your weekend to the fullest, whatever that means to you, because you know everybody's got their thing. Everybody's got their thing. Jeff is gone for a couple of hours helping a friend move some cabinets or something, so I will be watching some Law and Order all by myself. I love Law and Order. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to finish all these cards. I'm going to ponder them and then come back and, I don't know, do a little die cutting, do a little adhering. I got all the ideas swirling in my head. Thank you ever so much for taking a little bit of time from your Saturday. I know everybody's weekends are busy. I certainly appreciate it. I do. And I will see you on Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.